Hey, what's up, sports bettors? Alex here, and there are 15 MLB games tomorrow, and we're going to be looking at the Astros-Yankees game. So I have a bet in this game, two of the better teams in the league, and there's an early line discrepancy that I took advantage of that I wanted to share with you. So this is a bet from the OddsJam Positive Expected Value betting tool. So again, OddsJam has a variety of betting tools, but kind of my favorite one is the Positive EV betting tool. So what this tool will show you is essentially data-driven sports bets, right? There's no fluff, there's no BS. It's all about price and the odds you're getting, which is exactly what you'll see on the Positive EV page. So we can see the first bet available, the one with the highest percent. So percent just means profit margin. If the profit margin is 9%, you bet $100 on it. Your bet has $9 in profit margin, quantified mathematically using real-time odds from Pinnacle, which is the sharpest sportsbook in the world. So as an example, if we go ahead and we click into the Astros-Yankees game, so this game's on Friday, June 24th, you'll see that there's a big line discrepancy in the first inning total runs, right? Plus 118 is the odds that are being offered on FanDuel, whereas Caesars is only giving us minus 105, DraftKings minus 110, and then Pinnacle, which is the sharpest bookmaker, is pricing the over and the under for yes inning total, or for first inning total runs, so 1+ run in the first inning or 0 runs. They're pricing this as a coin flip, right? Minus 108, minus 108. So because they have the same odds, on Pinnacle for both the over and the under, this means, right, that the sportsbook believes both outcomes have an equal probability of hitting, right? If it's minus 110, minus 110, minus 108, or minus 108 for both equal and opposite outcomes, the over and the under, that sportsbook, their model is pricing that each outcome is 50% to occur, right? Which makes sense. Imagine there's an NBA game or an MLB game. I mean, it's the MLB season, and the sportsbook is pricing the game minus 110, minus 110. Same odds for both teams, right? That obviously means the sportsbook doesn't think, one team is more likely to win. They're both 50%. So long story short, that was a bit long-winded, but you can see that this is a real big line discrepancy that we're able to take advantage of on FanDuel, being able to get this at plus 118 odds, right? And we can quantify that profit margin mathematically using real-time odds from Pinnacle, which is the sharpest bookmaker out there, right? So they're pricing the over and under minus 108, minus 108. So we've already said both outcomes, according to the sportsbook, will be equally likely to occur, but we can confirm that using a no-vig fair odds calculator. So this is the most important calculator on OddsJam, and what it will do is take a sportsbook's market for both the over and the under, or any two outcomes, Team A, Team B, Yankees money line, Astros money line, and remove the juice to show you the true odds and the true win probability for your bet, right? So we've already said this. There either has to be a run in the first inning or there won't be. They're giving us the same odds on both. So this sportsbook is implying that the fair win probability for this bet is 50%, right? Which implies a no-vig odds or true odds, as you see on OddsJam, of plus 100, right? No-vig odds is just the true odds for a bet once you remove the bookmaker's vig or juice or spread. Once you remove that, you'll get a true price, which you can see on OddsJam is just plus 100. So the true odds are plus 100. On FanDuel, we're getting plus 118. So this bet is a slam, right? You want to be all over this bet. We're getting 18 cents of improvement to the true odds, which are based on real-time odds from the sharpest betting market, right? One of the most efficient betting markets. So this is great value on FanDuel. It's a mathematically profitable bet with a 9% profit margin. And again, it's like just looking at the odds, it should be very clear that this is a bet you want to be all over on FanDuel. So I went ahead, I locked it in. Unfortunately, they limited me to $50. So $50 with a 9% profit margin is $4.50 an edge, or profit margin in dollars, right? You're just taking this percent from OddsJam, the profit margin 9%, and multiplying it by your stake. So $50 times 9% is $4.50 in profit margin. So I can go ahead and add this bet to my OddsJam bet tracker, and you'll see this little green check mark shows up indicating I added this bet to my bet tracker. I've already placed it. This is a little Kelly calculator to help you, essentially optimize your bankroll management. So I went ahead and locked this bet in, as you can see right here on FanDuel. And again, really your goal as a sports bettor is place as many positive EV bets as you can, kind of on a daily basis, right? Because if all your bets have an edge, I mean, of course, some bets are still going to win, some bets are going to lose. We're not promising you're going to win every positive EV bet, but when you have the edge as a sports bettor, you're guaranteed to make money long term due to the law of large numbers. So I went ahead and locked this bet in. It's currently the best bet on OddsJam. And again, I like to use the bet tracker because when you're using multiple sports books, which is critical, right? And it's critical because you need to be getting the best possible line, right? You need to be getting the best possible odds. So you need multiple books, right? If you're placing bets on the Orioles at plus 128 on FanDuel, when another sports book in your state is giving you plus 155, you're not going to be profitable, right? Because you're getting terrible prices compared to the rest of the market. So you need multiple sports books. So long story short, the bet tracker is very useful because it will show you your profit and loss across sports books, your ROI, and also how often you're beating the closing line. So I kind of like to look through it on a daily basis and just make sure, I'm consistently getting better odds than the closing line, which will be shown in green on OddsJam. So you can also use this little filters button, which is new on OddsJam as of today. You can filter your bets by one. You can look at, analyze more specifically on sportsbooks, stuff like that. I hope you found this video very helpful. And again, thanks so much for your time. Let me know if you like this bet, if you're tailing this MLB pick, and let's make some money.